All right, hey, Kyle, A0Z, welcome to day one of the POTA Rove, POTA and SOTA Rove. I'm here in Kentucky at Mineral Mounds State Park, 1266. You can see there's a big, huge lake over there. I'm sitting here at the dock at the boat launch. And yeah, it took me, today is Saturday, left about 12:30 and drove down here. So now got the park activated, put 23 contacts in the log on 20 meters. And now I'm gonna go and try and find a campsite somewhere between Nashville and Cookeville. So stick around. We got more POTA and SOTA all this week. 73. All right, so back on the road. We just left Clarksville, Tennessee. Got something to eat there, and on our way to Cookeville, Tennessee, halfway between Nashville and Pigeon Forge. So hopefully whenever we get up tomorrow, we gotta go to Walmart to get supplies, then onto the Smoky Mountain National Park. So that is the plan for tomorrow. I wanted to get a campsite in a state park in Tennessee, but I waited too long and all of the sites were reserved, and that was going to be a park that I could have activated on the night shift, but just didn't work out. So got a hotel room in Cookeville, and that is where we are heading right now. So stick around for day number 2 and for the adventure that continues. All right, welcome to day 2. It is 5:19 in the morning. I guess I didn't do an introduction for yesterday. So yesterday was a driving day. Drove from St. Louis down to, stayed in a hotel here in Cookeville, Tennessee. On the way down, I did activate Mineral Mounds State Park and got Kentucky in the books for worked all POTA states. I didn't have that one in the books, so activated that only on 20 meters, made about 25 contacts or so on 891 with a random wire just off the back of the truck. I did not record any of that for some odd reason, but so yeah, today is day 2. We've got quite a few things on the agenda for today. The first thing is we've got to get across the state of Tennessee. There is a time change, so actually really it's 6:20 a.m. There is a Buc-ees, so we're gonna go past Buc-ees and explore that for a while. I have to go to Walmart or a shopping or a grocery store and buy supplies, and then check into the hotel in Gatlinburg, and then I think I'm going to go and explore Cades Cove. So we'll do that in the afternoon, and then we'll probably activate Smoky Mountain National Park individually. I'm not going to do any SOTA summits or most of the POTA and SOTA, actually the POTA that I have here on my list are 2 and 3-fers. So if I pull off somewhere in the Smoky Mountains and activate Smoky Mountain National Park, which I believe is K0034, just going to be a single POTA. And I'm going to try and do that in Tennessee. I already have Tennessee in, actually, no, I don't. I don't have Tennessee in my logs. So this will be a new state for me. I have Smoky Mountain National Park in North Carolina. That's what I have. So Tennessee is a new state for POTA. So yeah, a little more driving, about 2.5 hours. So we've got Buc-ees, Walmart, and then into Smoky Mountain National Park into Cades, Cove. Going to drive that this afternoon, and then we will see, and also POTA, and we'll see what else is going on. So stick around. Good grief, this thing is huge. There's 2 rows of fuel pumps. 2 rows. Actually 4 rows. Unbelievable. And they say Wally's is big. This thing is even bigger. All right, first trip to Buc-ees ever. That was an experience. Good God, that thing is huge. I mean, there's a football field of pumps. Each pump has got, or each row has got 2 pumps. There's 2 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 rows of pumps. And it is 6:30 in the morning on a Sunday, and I bet you there's 50 workers in there just cleaning, cooking brisket, stocking the shelves. It was unbelievable. So I got some fudge. You can't leave a place that sells fudge. And I got a bacon, egg, cheese, and brisket sandwich, and I left the place without getting some beaver nuggets or anything brand name from Buc-ees because it really didn't appeal to me. Also, they don't have canned soda in there. You have to buy their fountain soda, which I thought was a little odd. Like, I wanted just a canned soda, but that was not the case. So, it's alright. Is it worth $3.75? I don't know. The experience is awesome. I mean, take a look at it. Goes from all the way down there, and I'm in the second row of pumps. All the way down there. I thought Wally's was big in St. Louis. Actually, I think there's a couple of Wally's. Wally's has nothing. But I was disappointed they didn't have any popcorn and they didn't have any pastries. Buc-ees in there had cupcakes, but they didn't have like any breakfast pastries. Also, I got a coffee here. So the plan is to get back on the road. It is 6:50 a.m., but I think we're going to get into Eastern time zone here. It's actually at 7:50 a.m. Going to go to Walmart, get some supplies, and then drive through Knoxville, come back down through Pigeon Forge, get to Gatlinburg, see what time it is, and yeah, maybe, well, we're going to do Cades Cove, see what time it is, activate Smoky Mountain National Park, and then get something to eat. So that is the plan for this morning and this afternoon, if I can get out of this Buc-ees without going back in and getting more stuff. So anyway, stay tuned. All right, entering Cades Cove. It's an 11-mile loop one way. A lot of historic churches, houses, and cemeteries along the loop here, so. Well, Cades Cove was interesting. A lot of old houses, a lot of stories about how people were working the land in the 1800s. Had an old mill, old wheel wagon mill that was cool. And the whole afternoon has been stop and go. The trail, or the road here, is one way, and whenever you get one person stopped, it stops the whole thing. So if you come to Smoky Mountain National Park and want to do Cades Cove, make sure that you plan for at least a couple of hours, maybe even 3, to get through this. Today is a Sunday, and I don't think it was too busy, but people get backed up in these parking lots and they try and find a parking spot to see one of these old cabins, and they get stopped, and then you play bumper to bumper traffic. So that is it from Sunday afternoon. More to come. Smoky Mountain National Park, K0034. Right beside the main road here, up on a ridge. Here's the setup. 891 to a random wire. It's one of the main roads. That's what the view is like. So we're going to be on 20 meters, single sideband. Let's make some contacts. POTA, Alpha 0 Zulu, Smoky Mountain National Park.
Alpha Delta 2, Charlie Delta.
Charlie Delta. There's Toby, Alpha Delta 2, Charlie Delta, 59, Tennessee.
Thank you, Kyle. You're 59, New Jersey. Thanks for another 73.
Yep, thanks, 73. Alpha 0 Zulu, QRZ.
Alpha Echo 3, November Echo.
November R. Alpha Echo 3, November Echo, you're 59, Tennessee.
Roger, roger, that's a 59 both ways. Thanks for activating.
Thanks, 73. Alpha. Uh-oh, here we go.
Did you copy the signal report?
Yeah, I copied the signal report. I got the park ranger coming and asking me what I'm doing here. QRT for a little bit here. Alpha 0 Zulu.
Okay.
Hello. Good, how are you?
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Parks on the Air. Have you heard of Parks on the Air for amateur radio? So, all right, 50 contacts in the log. Did a little CW. Did a whole lot of single sideband. 50, yep, 50 in the log. So thanks for all of the chasers out there. It is 6:20 in the evening. I'm gonna go get something to eat, and tomorrow is Klingman's Dome
and 3 POTAs, Appalachian Trail, Mountains to Sea Trail, and Smoky Mountain National Park. And I will do those in Tennessee and not North Carolina, because I need, well, I did this one in Tennessee, but I already have North Carolina. And then I might move on to Fontana Lake, a park down by Fontana Lake, and yeah, that is tomorrow in the afternoon. And then on Monday is the big SOTA Rove, probably at least 4 SOTA summits and a whole bunch of parks. So I'm gonna go get, or actually I'm gonna pack up right now and I'm gonna go get some dinner, and yeah, that's it. Thanks.